So next up, we've got Skarlett Woods, and Skarlett hails from Brainerd, I believe. And a couple of years, well, after last year's show, I got a message asking basically about this event, saying she'd heard about the event, and do we take like submissions, or what's the way to get involved? And so I said, well, next year when we're getting ready, I'll give you a holler and see where we're at. And so immediately I popped in, I didn't actually put any physical media anywhere. I went on iTunes and I found some of her recordings. And sometimes you've probably all experienced this, where you hear music for the first time and it just sort of stops you right where you are, right? And you feel like you've really got to listen. It's compelling. There's some emotion to it, and that was my experience when I listened to what Skarlett had out there. And the best way I can describe it is the feeling of like fall turning into winter. It's sort of like it's nice and cozy, and it's cold out, and you're sitting by the warm fire, and everything outside is kind of unexpected. You don't know if it's going to be 80 degrees the next day or if it's going to be dumping snow, kind of like today and this whole winter. But there's just like a certain vibe, a certain sort of feeling that I get when I listen to Skarlett's music. And she's also somebody who's got this sweet 7-string guitar, which has a cool bassy sound to it. And so she's got just such a very unique writing style and playing style and singing style. And so I wanted to make sure that other folks who were going to be here tonight have gotten the treat to hear her play. So, Skarlett Woods.
Thanks, Danny. Fall turning into winter. That's what's going to happen, in the next 24 hours. You all know this, right? I spoke a little secret as you stepped out of the room. I leaned a little closer after all the springs in bloom. Thought away what I waited to say. I'm feeling a little braver these days. You came into my life, placed your prints all over me, called us to become like one. That night gave me a song. I got hooked by your smile, pulled me from a mile. I'm feeling a little braver these days. Oh, I'm feeling braver, braver these days when I'm close to you, when I'm close to you. My heart hurries to love, steady moves leading this time. Was feeling for a beat where our steps would fall a line. I got hooked by your style, pulled me from a mile. I'm feeling a little braver these days. I'm feeling braver, braver these days when I'm close to you, when I'm close to you, when I'm close to you, when I'm close to you. Thank you. You ever meet some folks that take something that might be a negative situation and they flip it upside down and turn it into something positive? Well, I met a friend when I moved back to Minnesota who does that. I always like to dedicate this song to her. This is called Minnesota Farm Girl. It's for Fallon. I'm riding down these roads, burning through a life well lived, looking for something to give me a sign. Suddenly, as if time knew, I woke up from a daze and I found you looking at me, trapped in a scene. I was full of mud, hair messed up all around with nothing good. There's times I wish I would look at how you see this world and how you find its beauty all the time. But standing still now, it's clear I never met a soul that's so kind, my dear. I'm just a broken heart lover girl trying to beat my best time. Still scared to trust, but little by little you're showing me how to be a better me. If this world could be a little more like you, if this world could learn a little more from you, this Minnesota farm girl and all she be. There's times I wish I would steal away from that lonesome road, stubborn, restless woman I've known to be. But August skies carry me away, dreaming of a world with better days. You turn my frozen morning to summertime afternoon. Oh, that warm compassion takes a woman like you for my heart to feel some truth. If this world could be a little more like you, if this world could learn a little more from you, if this world could love as deeply as you, there's a Minnesota farm girl and all she be, oh she be, oh she be. Thank you. Sometimes it takes a while to find gratitude from past relationships, friendships that have come and gone. And I want to dedicate this one to my previous sweetheart. Finally finding some gratitude toward that relationship. It was a beautiful relationship. And I'm glad I've come to a place where I can appreciate that. This is called You and I, Santa Cruz, California. Always felt that deep was my key to sing with the bees. Come on out and play with me. We'd gather little dreams for our shelf, spent afternoon Sundays rocking a display of your smile. You see, I can't tell you enough what you mean to me. Took the trail to your sail and talked to myself inside your wing. Time we had floating the Pacific life, and the whale and its tail became something of a fairy tale. In a time when it was just you and I was this little shit. Sometimes I admit I'd run to escape, ran out of things to blame all the time. Now can a friendship grow from a broken mess? Can a heart learn to heal into another place? Give it some time. You see, I can't tell you enough what you mean to me. Took the trail to your sail and talked to myself inside your wing. What a time we had floating the Pacific life, and the whale and its tail became something of a fairy tale. In a time when it was just you and I. Thank you. I'm gonna invite Aaron Aldridge out on the stage with me. Actually, sorry. I noticed something is not sounding right. Oh yeah. I struggle with social media. I'm very bad at it. I don't like to spend my time on it, and I feel like it just amplifies narcissism in our society, and I have a really hard time with it. And I just didn't know what to do with that sort of thing, and I don't know how to stop it. You know, we're just so wrapped up in it. And this is kind of where that song, this next one, comes from. This is called Me, I, Me, Me. Gotta have my drummer with me now. Why don't you just shut up and leave me alone? I don't care about your selfish tone. You think you know how this world should be, but all I hear from you is me, I, me, me. People are hurting, they're hating these days. I asked my doctor friend, will this ever mend? She said we don't have a cure for stupidity. You better stop the symptoms that repeat history. To know everything in life, but clearly now your hate is bright as daylight, turning a blind eye in a world you won't share, kneeling on the throat of a dream without a care. Thank you so much, folks. My name's Skarlett Woods. We're going to take a little break here.